So this is how our growth went after joining Ultimate Investor, and it took nearly 2 years for us to do the two deals when before meeting Volter, and then after meeting Volter, we actually had all the systems and process, so we knew actually what we were doing, and we were not relying on only the builders. So after meeting Volter, our graph actually went higher because we started doing multiple projects at the same time. And our gross yearly turnover also started increasing because the projects which we were doing were also high standard. So first of all, thank you, Volter, for such an amazing event. I've been to few events, but it takes a big heart to arrange such a amazing event and a big abundance mindset as well to do this. So thank you very much. I'm very grateful to be here. I've met few of you, most of you know me as well. So obviously my name is Kushal Mane. I'm property investor and developer, but professionally, I'm a pharmaceutical consultant. So what I do is I develop drugs. So I work like in clinical trials. Yeah, my friends call me drug dealer. So we develop drugs like for different indications, cardiology, then nervous system, oncology. So develop drugs, working in different phases of clinical trials until the drug is developed. And then we also are responsible for marketing those drugs, getting the license approved in different countries so that product is available in different countries. So that's my day-to-day job. Like I work in updating the leaflets as well. Whenever you buy a medicines, there is a leaflet. So we are responsible for the safety content in that leaflet as well. So that's what I do in my day-to-day life. So I would like to tell a little bit about myself, where I've come from. So I'm from India. I've come from a humble background because in India, my parents didn't have a lot of money. So when I did my B Pharmacy in India, and then I wanted to do my master's, but our family didn't had a lot of money. So what we did was we remortgaged our house, which we were currently living, because my parents supported me, my family supported me that I would do something in my life. So they took a bet on me and sent me to UK to do my master's. Even my wife as well, like her parents didn't have a lot of money, so we had the same journey. But then I came to do my master's in Greenwich University after taking that loan. I didn't had a lot of money because I couldn't ask my parents to send money because how uni people do, like they ask their parents to send them monthly money so that they can survive, they can have their rent and everything. So the first day I landed here, I had to find job because I had to find money to pay my rent and have food. So the first job I got was doing leafleting for a pizza company. So I thought it is very tough whatever I got into, but I managed, I survived myself. Then I worked for McDonald's for 3 years as a part-time job, and Royal Mails, like all the part-time jobs, because I have to find an income to survive myself in UK. Then I was studying my master's in Greenwich University in the meantime, where I was doing my part-time job to survive. Then finally I got my master's degree in Greenwich University, and then the life started kicking off. Then I got the money, and I started working for pharmaceutical companies, Pfizer, Merck, Novartis, AbbVie, you name the companies, like all the big companies I started working for, doing contracting, and the money started coming in. So we got married in 2015, and as the family do, we got our first little house over there and a car after saving for like five years and working for pharmaceutical companies. So that is our first house which we bought. And then after marriage, as we were still working, then obviously the next step is you need to think about investments, like where will you put the money. So we thought like we are very clever, so we thought we will do something different, like we'll go into e-commerce business. Like we started buying things from China, and we thought like we'll sell in Amazon. So that didn't go well. Even actually today I have the stock of Amazon. So it is sitting there, but I tried. I even Yeah, thank you. So even I tried my luck in stock market and crypto. I lost there as well. Then I thought, oh, nothing is working for me, so better I find something which is stable, which I've seen people doing, I've seen investors doing. So I thought like, yeah, let's get into properties. So I started learning a little bit about properties, and then we bought our first HMO um, in Coventry. Actually, this one is. So this was the first deal which we did with our joint venture partner. So I found luckily my joint venture partner in the networking event. So we joined hand because at that time we didn't had much money. So we invested 50-50 and got our first HMO property. Like it was a 2-bed property which was very tired and needed renovation work. So we converted that 2-bedroom property into 5-bed all-en-suite HMO. So it went well. Like it was our first deal. So we learned a lot of things from that. And then after like 2-3 months, we still had our salary coming in. So we had savings. So we thought, okay, so this is making sense now. So maybe we can do it ourselves as well. So after 3 months, we got our second property. So we just started to rinse and repeat that cookie cutter approach which we had. So same kind of property we bought. Like it is just the property in front of the first property which we had bought. So it was a 2-bed property which we again went back to brick and converted into 5-bedroom all en-suite HMO. So that's the second deal. So that's some of the pictures how we took it back to brick and started converting into luxurious standard HMO. So why property investment for us? So property because we want financial freedom. We love traveling. We love spending time with friends and family. Spirituality is something which we are like exploring more now because we want to have the connection with the higher power. So that's what we are like spending more time in spirituality as well. Then hobbies, I'm into like sports, badminton, and Parinita is into dancing. So we want to spend more times doing our hobbies, health and fitness. That is a very important part of investing. So our goals is to get cash flow running. We want from each of the property, we want nearly £1,000 per month cash flow from each HMO. Then obviously I'm still working right now for my 9 to 5. So with Walter's help now, hopefully I'm in target to leave my 9 to 5 and go full time into property now. Goals: spend time with my friends and family and have spiritual experiences. So these are some of the architectural plans. This is the 2-bedroom property which we had bought and converted into 5-bedroom all en-suite HMO. So you can see the plans which I was doing. So they are not as detailed because I had not joined Ultimate Investor that time. And then if you see the plans later on, they're quite in detailed plan. So yeah, so these are the pre-development pictures. So this is how we like went back to brick on the projects. So it is quite scary when you buy a property and you're taking everything out of the property and you just have like 4 walls. And because you need to do that because we need to reduce the head height of the property so you can get that two rooms in the loft. Yeah, so this is how the property looked afterwards. And here are the numbers. Purchase price was 141K. Stamp duty and legals was 6,000. Refurb 95,000. Furnishing we spent 10,000. Other cost 4,000. Then the GDV came up to 320K. Money left in the deal was 16,000. And net cash flow 1,255. So the return on investment is 95. So the next deal was, so we wanted to do better deals. So the next deal was again 3-bedroom property, which we bought. We got like 10K less and converted into 6-bedroom, 6-studio HMO. And gross monthly income was £4,525. So this is now after joining Ultimate Investor course. So we started doing like detailed architect plans. We know where the beds are going, furniture is going, all the electrics are going. We started spending more time on getting the schedules and all the things done with the architects, because earlier we were just relying on our builders to tell us what to do. This is how the property looked before. And this is how the property looked afterwards. Again, these are the numbers. Purchase for 175K, stamp duty 9,000, refurb 160K, furnishing 15,000, other costs 12,000, and the GDV was 425K on this one. And the money left is 52,000, and cash flow 1,500, and the return on investment is 34%. So this is how our growth went after joining Ultimate Investor. Our first property was in 2020, which gave us like 11,000 gross income. Then in 2020, we bought another property, 22,000 gross income. And it took nearly 2 years for us to do the 2 deals before meeting Volter. And then after meeting Volter, we actually had all the systems and process. So we knew actually what we were doing, and we were not relying on only the builders. So after meeting Volter, our graph actually went higher because we started doing multiple projects at the same time. And our gross yearly turnover also started increasing because the projects which we were doing were also high standard. So the projects started giving us 54,300 in 2022, which was Project Marlborough. And then later on, Project Alice Lee was 57,600. And then the latest one, Project Balmoral, which actually we are shooting for Homes Under the Hammer for that project, which is going to give estimated 57,200. And our gross turnover as well, it has been increasing from 2020 to 2023. So the gross turnover quarterly is going to be 37,575. So what we have learned so far. So before joining Ultimate Investors, we were just doing 2 projects in 2 years. After joining Ultimate Investors, we were doing 3 projects, 1 in construction and 1 in deal sourcing. So actually 5 projects we did in 1 year at the same time. So what was missing for us is a lack of system, lack of time, own and investor funds only. We were only using our own funds and investor funds. We were not using bridging and development finance. We were not leveraging. We were not outsourcing. So after doing Ultimate Investor, we started improvising on those points. We started using systems, standard operating procedures, tracker, leveraging, and outsourcing. So all these things after Ultimate Investor. And we started book reading and hiring staff and recruiting people. So this is how our yearly gross income increased. So 2022, it was 2,500, then 16K, 2021. 2022, it went to 35.9. 2023, which is this year. So we have still got 1 quarter left. So right now we are at 72.7K, so 72,000. And after finishing this 4th quarter, we will be at 102. And next year, our projected turnover is 2008K. So we'll continue doing like studio HMOs and commercial to residential deals. That's our next target. So I would like to end with this quote: whether you think you can or whether you think you can't, you are right. So it comes back to mindset. Again, what Pam was saying, what Felicia is saying. If you think you can do it, then you can do it. If you think you can't do it, then there is nobody who can stop you from you can't do it, then you can't do it. There is no one you can stop you doing that. And what our mindset has changed is we are focused on financial, physical, mental, spiritual, and social aspects of our life, and that has changed our mindset a lot. So that's it from my side. Thank you.